Hello everyone. So I just feel like I kind of wanted to have something that had to do with drawing. And I decided to compare crayon and marker together and see which one's the best. I'm going to draw a ball, which I already did, twice on a sheet of paper. This one is going to be marker, and this one is going to be for crayons. Let's get started. Alright, so first I'm going to do the crayon and see if it's better or not. I'm going to try and do it a little quick, even though I can edit. So let's get started. I'm gonna be careful. I'm not coloring in the lines. There. And now for the marker side, even though this is not even colored fully, which I think is the problem with crayons. You can't get like literally all the white spaces, can you? See, there's still white spaces. And I've covered these spots. There's still white spaces. So I guess no matter how hard, you're still gonna get white spaces, which is not what I want. So now that we're there, let's move on, sorry, to this, which I have an entire bag of markers and more. Let's get started on that one then. You see, for this one, it's gonna be less white spaces in it. I'm just gonna kind of like do some on the outline, near the outline or something. See, there's less white spaces. I think marker might take the cake when it comes to no white spaces. What doesn't take the cake too is that you can't use it that much over and over again, even though you can. It always has its own little form. See? Barely any white spaces. And if there are white spaces, you can just go over them really easily. Alright. I think marker might take the cake. So here's my comparison. If you can see, the crayon has the most white spaces right over here. The crayon has most white spaces. While the marker, which is this part, actually has the least white spaces on it. See? Alright, so this one has the most. This one has the least white spaces, even though it does have some white spaces. And when you do this, you don't want white spaces, do you? I'm just gonna go over this, which is the marker one, over to get some more detail. I'm gonna cut it out and show you what I mean. Alright, I did it. Barely any white spaces on it. Look at that. Beautiful. Except for those three. I mean two. There's some on the edges, but overall marker should be the best tool for it. Or you can't even see any, and it just, I don't know, makes my point clear. So I think, personally, that marker should be the best tool for filling in spaces. But not really big spaces. because that goes to crayons. Crayons are better at filling bigger and bigger spaces. The problem with crayons with making even bigger spaces, they break the easiest. No, like as hard as you can, do this. Break right in half. See what I mean? Crayons are valuable for filling spaces the most, even though they don't fill white spaces. They don't even fill any spaces without any white. Coloring tools like this, such as marker, are the best. So now I'm going to go play and enjoy my bouncy ball coloring marker, while you guys like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. Also, this video will have comments on it, so you guys can decide whether you like the most. Now like again, subscribe, and smack that bell like it was a hammer and a nail. See you, goodbye.